Hey Cove, Pastor Dan here. Another midweek update on kind of a summer day, Wednesday. We're at home, but I have to confess, I am sort of fried. I've been on Zoom call after Zoom call and phone call after phone call today, and I gotta get out of here. Hey Annie, do you have any errands you have to run or anything? Anywhere you gotta go?
Oh yeah, I do. Hi, Cove. I need to go to the post office. Surprise. I
Okay.
gotta mail some stuff.
So, and I have to stop by the office again.
Okay.
So I bet there's some other postcards
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, more cards.
Okay, let's jump in the car. We'll do
Right.
this as we go.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. We're off. Like a herd of turtles.
Woo, hot day.
Do you think, hey, this is going to be kind of fun. Like, this could be sort of the Jerry Seinfeld or the James Corden. Are we going to sing on this? Do we sing?
Karaoke. I
Karaoke
hope not.
in the car?
I don't
No.
have the car radio. We are not that clever yet.
I
Those will
wonder-
be a further later edition.
I wonder if the people of the Cove, you guys realize, don't you, like just how amateurish we actually are?
More like how crazy we are to
Yeah.
try this kind of stuff.
So, but what the heck? We're in the car. We're headed to the Cove, the post box, and the post office.
Yes.
Okay. Here we are. Heading on to the 101. I keep hearing these fun stories, you know, like I talked to somebody in our congregation that lives by one of the hospitals, and she was telling me about how her neighborhood, I think it's Thursday night at shift change time, is her neighborhood's gathering near the hospital and cheering and taking signs and just expressing appreciation for some of the workers who are risking the virus. And that was a cool, just kind of a neighborhood story. What's a small thing we could do, sort of thing. So that was fun to hear. And then I also was going to mention, I've heard a couple different times this week from people that these are not things I pursued, it just came up, but I had a couple different people say, you know, one thing about this time of sheltering in place and having our worship services on video and all that, they said, I have found that it's way easier to invite friends or family or even next door neighbors to watch our service on video. That seems to be a much easier ask and a warmer reception, a less threatening ask than actually inviting them to show up in person at church. So I was just thinking, as we've been hanging out with some of our neighbors in some different ways, just kind of contact ways, that might be a fun thing for all of us to try, is just say, hey, our church service is on video, I'll send you the link, and let them tune in. Okay, turning on to Wickiup Drive. That word is just fun to say. Wickiup. Wickiup Drive. And turning into the Cove driveway. One thing I have to say is that these grounds at the Cove are just looking amazingly good.
Marvelous.
So
Wow,
amazing.
looks so good. Here we are.
Okay, we made it to the Cove. We made it out of the car, and boy, maybe we'll show you the grounds a little bit more than you can see now, but what you'd be seeing is grass is trimmed, trees look great, a lot of flowers out, and we have, yeah, show it to them. We have a great crew that shows up on Wednesdays. That's Rick Strobel and Sue and Don Lokinen and Leonard Liu and Bob Peterson, and then Bruce and Deborah come some. In fact, that was Bruce over there right now repairing a sprinkler head. But anyway, big thanks to all the folks who come and take care of the yard and the lawn and everything. We appreciate it. Neighbors appreciate it. Hey, everybody wants to know, gosh, when are we going to be able to meet again? It's a question I keep hearing. And the true answer is, I just don't know. Got to tell you, friends, I'm spending a lot of time on Zoom calls, a lot of meetings with other pastors and churches and county supervisors and health officials, all sorts of people. And things are definitely going to be changing in this next week or two, but they're going to be changing slowly and on a very limited basis. So it's still really hard to tell when we would actually be able to gather in any kind of a sizable group, and they'll still, for a while, probably still going to have to be social distancing and face masks and all those things. And we're going to have to continue to exercise the patience that God gives us and that we need Him to give us more of it. I know in Sonoma County, where the disciplines have worked so well and our numbers as far as the coronavirus are so few, that it's kind of hard to imagine that every single day around the country things are just much grimmer than right around us. I think it's somewhere around 2,000 people every day are dying from the coronavirus, and yesterday, or today actually, I know the governor said 95 in California, which was a big jump up from the day before. So it's just really serious stuff we're dealing with, and we want to be as cautious and as safe as we can be, not just for our sakes. That's a conversation I keep having with people, not just for our sakes, but for the sakes of everyone that we're around and that is connected to us. So we're keeping our finger on the pulse of the city and the county to know when we can do what. Our after school program, ASAP, is doing the same. Everybody's chomping at the bit, but we're just going to have to continue to be patient and be grateful for the connections by phone and Zoom and video and email and all the phone calls, all the ways that those things are happening. Just want to encourage you to hang with it, stay in communication with people, and if you have a need, whether that is financial or a prayer need, physically, food, whatever it is, please don't keep that a secret. Share it with your church family in some way so that everyone can pitch in and help.
Hey, let's check the mail before we go. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Thanks. We'll be readdressing these and getting these out to someone else. So read your Friday connections and it'll give you the update on the project.
Hey Cove, we made it back home, and I realized on the way home that when I listed that long list of amazingly stellar people that take care of our landscaping, I forgot to mention Stanley's name. He wasn't there today, so he wasn't bright on my mind, but Stanley is a big help with the landscaping crew as well. So that's it for the Wednesday midweek update. Again, we miss you like crazy,
Yes, we
and
do.
we look forward to touching base soon. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.